Hi, my name is Alicia, and today I was working with a Microsoft Dynamics D365 Finance and Supply Chain customer, and they asked me a very specific question. We were actually going through their AP payment journal process, and they were sharing with me that they actually dump out all their vendor invoices that are due, and then they go through there and kind of mark up a spreadsheet. And then when they do the payment proposal, or they do the AP payment journal and do the payment proposal, they then have this big long list of invoices that they have to go through and manually delete out the lines that they're not going to pay. Well, they were sharing with me that it took them quite a long time to do that process. And so I started thinking about it. I'm like, I think there's a better way. So I want to show it to you today because I think you might find it really helpful as well. So we're going to go into accounts payable, and we're going to go into vendor payment journal. And I've just got a journal sitting here with nothing on it. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So let's say, for example, we create our payment proposal. I'm just going to click OK because let's say I want all of the invoices. So that way I could use this as my list. So now at this point I can right mouse and say export all rows and download. And then it's going to open in Excel. And it's going to open on my other screen here. All right, so here we have it. Now let's say, for example, I just want to pay, just for simplicity's sake, let's just pay those. All right, so let's say that these are the only invoices that I want. Now, I could pretty easily go over here and do a formula to put these in a string, but just for lack of doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and put these here. So this is going to be this JQ, and again, you can do your own formula. That's not the point of this exercise. So JQ underscore 5. And then we're going to put a comma, oops. Then we're going to do a comma here, and then this 3009. All right, so you get the point. You take these and turn them into a string. So nothing fancy. Again, you can do a formula to string those together really easily. But the point is the invoices that I want to pay, I put into a string separated by a comma. Okay, so now I have that, and I put it in my copy, so I do Control C. Now I'm going to cancel out of here because I don't actually want to do the payment proposal this way. So now I go to payment proposal, create payment proposal. Here, now I can put in whatever criteria I want here, whatever, but then I go to filter. This is where the magic happens. I'm going to click add, and this is going to be vendor transactions. And then here for the field, I'm going to search for invoice. Okay, and then I'm going to do my paste. So you saw the first time when I did the payment proposal, I ended up with hundreds of lines. But now I'm saying I'm just going to pay these 3 or these 50, whatever number you happen to come up with. So again, they're here with a string. I'm going to click OK. Now when I click OK, my payment proposal is only going to have those 3 in it. So I'm no longer going through this big long list, clicking and deleting. Now all of a sudden I only see the 3 that I want to pay, and then I can say create payment, and then we can add those to our payment journal. So now instead of clicking and deleting and spending a lot of time doing that, you can now just create them, put them into a string, add it to your filter, and then those will get added to your payment proposal. So I hope you find this really time saving.